Hey, WoodenToby here. Right up front, I wanted to share an exciting announcement. My LEGO Thomas collection will be on public display for the first time at BrickCon 2025 in Bellevue, Washington next weekend on September 6th and 7th. The plan is for my layout to link into one of the show's large loops of train track, and my engines and rolling stock will be coming along as well, including the last few that I haven't shared on YouTube yet. If you happen to be in the area, you're welcome to come check it out. I plan to be in attendance for most of the public display hours, so you'll likely find me near my setup too. For the vast majority who won't be able to attend, I'll be sure to get some footage to share in a future video. I've linked the show's website in the video description, so you can find the full details and information on buying tickets there. With that news out of the way, we can move on to the main feature. I've seen lots of you ask me to build a certain Great Western engine in the comments, and I'm proud to announce that I've delivered on that popular request, as Oliver is finally here. As usual, I designed my Oliver after his Railway Series book appearance, with black wheels and the Great Western Railway number 1436. The GWR shirt button logo came out great in vinyl sticker form, and the stickers were also useful for his unique cab window shape. At first, it felt like cheating not to have brick-built windows, but I had to remind myself I've done the same thing for many of my tender engines. Going on a bit of a tangent here, the early 2000s LEGO Star Wars sets have really come in clutch for making the 4x4 round brick with pinholes available in the colors of my engines. I used the part to attach domes and other structures to round boilers, and it was only ever released in green in one set, red in 2 sets, and blue in 2 Star Wars sets, plus 1 non-retail set for a robotics program. Without those releases, I'd have to build my boilers much differently. As is the case on my Edward model, there unfortunately isn't enough space between Oliver's 2 driving axles to fit a motor. I did experiment with replacing the trailing wheel's axle with separate pins to create space for the motor at the back end of the chassis. But since the model is a little rear heavy, and only the front set of driving wheels have flanges, the traction was insufficient for reliable performance. However, Oliver does pair nicely with my motorized auto coach. In real life, Oliver's basis, the GWR 1400 class, worked extensively with these coaches, and in the Railway Series, Oliver has 2 auto coaches of his own: Isabel, who escaped from scrap with him, and Dulcie, who joined the others after they arrived on Sodor. To round out the crew of scrap escapees, I also built Toad the brake van. Like my other brake vans, I kept Toad's design pretty simple. I gave him a TV series-inspired gray face, as I've typically done for my rolling stock, rather than an embedded face like the Railway Series. The stickers on his sides, however, specifically the GW and 20-ton markings, follow the books and his real-life basis. Since Toad's full number was never shown in the book illustrations, only the first digit, a 5, was ever visible, I gave him his TV series number, which also begins with a 5. I still have one more new piece of rolling stock to share. As spotted by several eagle-eyed viewers in the background of last video's Pop Goes the Diesel remake clip, I recolored my standard truck design to build Scruffy in his black Railway Series livery, although again with a gray face. The stickers for the face were fun, and I ran the lettering through a few filters before cutting it onto vinyl with the Cricut machine so it would look a bit rough and imperfect, since Scruffy is supposed to be an old, beat-up truck. It would seem the thought of building Scruffy has been on the back burner for a while. When I designed my earliest digital troublesome trucks all the way back in late 2019, I included a variant recolored to match Scruffy's TV series livery. Over 5 years later, I'm glad to have him in my collection. And that's just about everything new I have to share today. Based on the selection of new characters, I have to imagine a good number of you can see where this is going. Let's move on to a story clip. Oliver marshaled the worst trucks 2 by 2 in front of Toad. "This way, Mr. Oliver. Takes longer, but they can't give you trouble. And if you leave that Scruffy till last, you'll have him right behind you. Then you can bump him if he starts his nonsense." Duck arrived to find them ready and waiting. "3 cheers for Oliver and Toad," he called. "Hold back," whispered Scruffy. The trucks giggled as they passed the word. Oliver dug his wheels into the sand and gave a mighty heave. "Oh," groaned Scruffy. He was stretched between Oliver and the trucks. "I don't like this." "Go it," yelled Duck. "Well done, boy, well done!" "Ooh," wailed Scruffy, but no one bothered about him. "I'm coming apart!" And he did. That'll do it for today. I hope that a lot of you were excited to see Oliver and Lego. You can find instructions for Oliver and Toad for sale on my Rebrickable, or by email. And Scruffy is included as a variant within the digital model file that comes with my troublesome truck instructions. Let me know in the comments if you think you might be able to attend the LEGO show. Bye for now.